Hello, I'm David Chaston with 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz. This week, get everything you need to know in 90 seconds at 9 o'clock, with news the combination of the bad pandemic policies and a coming winter look worrying for Northern Hemisphere economies. First up today, Wall Street is falling rather sharply and is down 2.3% in mid-afternoon trade. Overnight, European markets were also down sharply, with Frankfurt down 3.7%, Paris down 1.9% and London down 1.2%. Terrible European pandemic developments are setting back the European economy in a major way, and it threatens to be just as bad in the US. In the US, new home sales dipped in September and the August data was revised lower, but the 2020 levels are still very high and very much higher than the same level a year ago. This part of their housing market is booming, just like the existing home market, as demand for more space rises in the pandemic. And at the end of this week, the first estimates of the US third quarter GDP are due to be released. Analysts see a 32% rise from the second quarter, making back much of the 31% fall in the second quarter. In Singapore, the September industrial production came in surprisingly positive. After rising a sharp 15% year-on-year in August, they were expected to hold that increase with a modest 2.5% rise in September. But in fact, the September gain was a spectacular 24% leap, and largely driven by their drug industry. China's full-year crude steel output in 2020 is expected to jump above 1 billion tonnes for the first time ever. And more data out of Taiwan is impressive. Their September industrial production rose by more than 10% compared with the year-ago levels, and much faster than the good 4% growth in August. Export orders are driving this. The US Treasury 10-year yield is down 5 basis points today to 0.79%, and the price of gold is at a slight rise, up $3 to $1,904 an ounce. And that is little change from the same level we were at this time last week. And oil prices are very much lower today, down $1.50 a barrel, now just on $38.50 a barrel in the US, while the international price is just under $40.50 a barrel. And the Kiwi dollar is still at 66.8 US cents and little changed. Against the Australian dollar, we firmed yesterday to 93.9 Australian cents. Against the euro, we're 56.5 euro cents. That means our trade weighted index is now just on 70. I'm David Chaston. That was 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz.